What's going on, everybody? In this video I'm going to show you how I made my good old computer desk for my gaming and my homework and my 3D printing. And if you too want to make a good sturdy desk that you could stand on and chill on, hang out with me and I'll show you how I did it. So when it comes to your nice things, I didn't pay for this, by the way, Timmy gave me that. This is Chloe. When it comes to your nice things like your computer, you want to make probably a good steady surface for it to hang out on. Also, me personally, I like to route all my cables all nice and clean, and you want to have something that you can, pop holes down in and hide all your cables all nice and pretty. So anyway, I needed a good desk. I've put off making this video for a long time because I wanted to make it perfect for you guys. But the problem with that is that it's never perfect. And my buddy asked me to help him make a desk kind of like this one with his little touch on it for his house, because he's got like a certain space that he wants to, put a desk in. And he was looking online and he couldn't find one for under $500 that he liked, that was the size that he wanted. So that comes to my first talking point here, is that if you want a specific size or if you want to customize it to an area, it's probably better to build it. This desk cost me about $100 in materials, probably about 4 to 6 hours of labor depending. This desk was heavy after it's done because it's made out of 2x12s, so it's pretty solid, pretty heavy. This is the same stuff that people make like decks out of and stuff. So it's a very strong, sturdy looking thing, but I like the way it looks and I think it'll work for most people. So let's get into the magic here. So the top part of the desk is 33 and a half, I believe. And I'll give you the measurements here in a second. Inches wide by 8 feet long. So it's roughly that. It's put together with 2 by 12 by 8s. The thing with wood, if you're not familiar with working with wood a lot, is that 2 by 12s are not actually 2 by 12s. They're like 1.5 by 11 1/4. They are 8 feet long because there's no way to really BS that, I guess. But theoretically, this should be 12, 12, 12, and it would be 36 inches that way, or wide. It's not though, because these 2 by 12s are 11 1/3 or 1/4. I can't remember exactly. Again, well, actually, you know what? I wrote it down right here. So actual size 1.5 by 11 1/4 by 8. So 11 1/4 is how long they are. So when you put all that together, 11 1/4, 11 1/4, 11 1/4, you get something like, what, 33 and 3/4. So roughly 34 inches instead of 36 inches. If that matters to you, you gotta make it whatever adjustments that you gotta make. I just wanted a desk that would go against that wall to about halfway, and 8 feet was about halfway because it's about 16 feet from the end of the stairs to the wall over there. So I just kind of wanted something half skis. Anyway, so the top part of the desk, 2 by 12 by 8s, super nice. The way that I put them together is I was kind of trying to decide how I was gonna, tie the top of the table together, the 3 2 by 12s. So this is a 2 by 6 by 3 foot. So what I did when I originally put this together is I attached this 2 by 6, and Chloe's interested. I put this 2 by 6 and screwed it into all 3 pieces of wood just twice, into each like 2 by 12, or 2 screws into each 2 by 12. I went down to that end. I ratchet strapped this corner together, and I put a ratchet strap around here, went crank, 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 ratchet strapped it really nice and tight, came on this side and put this one in. And then I came back over here, took this board out, ratchet strapped this end together, sucked all the wood together that way, and then put that piece back in. So once I did that, I kind of had an idea. What I ended up going with was I put a 2 by 6 and a 2 by 6 about a 4 by 4 apart. So this acts like a little cubby. And the I'll see if I can pick it up. But if you can see that, the desk isn't actually attached to the legs. The legs is one piece and the top of the desk is one piece. So all you got to do is fit these little 4x4s in the cubby with the little support beam, and it'll sit right on there. Anyway, this is going to take forever. I'm trying to do a quick little analysis here, but 2x6, 2x6. I made my little channels for my legs, and I did it on both sides. So the top of the desk, all it is 3 2x12s, one here, one here, one here, and then a 2x6 and a 2x6, wide enough to fit the little 4x4 in a cubby. Just a little channel here, and it goes all the way back, to the back side of the desk. The second part, so that's just the desk part. And if you see, I put 4 screws in each 2x12. The second part is the legs. So these are 4x4s, just like the 2x12s and 2x6s. They're not actually 4x4. They're like 3.5 by 3.5 or 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Whatever. If you do this part, you could just set it in there and measure. It doesn't have to be crazy. Chloe is just all up in my face. She wants to be in the video. You want to be in the video. Anyway, so you're gonna need your 4x4s. The thing that you want to do is figure out how tall you want the top of your desk. I'm 5'6", and on the interwebs it says that 30 inches is probably the good size for people that are 5'6". So I said, okay, we'll make it 30 inches tall. The way that you got to do that is subtract your width from the top of your desk from your actual leg. So these legs are 28.5 because this thickness is 1.5, which equals 30. So that puts my top of my desk at 30 inches. Anyway, saying that these legs have to be 28.5 if you want a 30-inch desk. What you cut it however you want it. You make it shorter or taller, however you feel. But you're gonna need 4 of those because there's 4 legs, right? So 28.5 times 4 comes out to, for the 4x4, for the legs, comes out to 144 inches or 9.5 feet. So you're gonna need 9.5 feet or 144 inches of 4x4. That gets your legs. The way that I braced it was put a 2x4 at the top and a 2x4 at the bottom, and that ties all the legs in, makes the legs nice and sturdy to each other, not to the top of the desk because it's not attached. So I have, if you look under here, I have a 2x4 here and a 2x4 here on this side, and then on that side I only have the bottom one because all my cords come from that way. But what I'm thinking is I'm gonna rip all these little wire holder things off and then do like a cable channel on the back side of this board so that you can't see it at all from the front. But right now it's doing its thing, it's whatever. I'll probably get around to it. The other thing that made this not complete is I just got this 3D printer a couple weeks ago and I haven't put a hole for this wire. And again, I wanted to wait until this desk was completely perfect in the way that I wanted it, but it keeps changing and it keeps evolving throughout its lifetime with me using it. So that's another thing to think about whenever you build your own stuff is you can constantly work with this stuff and you can constantly make it how you want to make it. And you don't feel bad about it because it's $100 and it's yours and you made it. So that's just something to think about. Anyway, so these pieces are the supports. These are 30 inches. So you need 4 30-inch 2x4 cuts. And then these back pieces are 74 inches and you need 2 of those. One here, one here. Another thing to think about is, do you want your front pieces or your front connectors to overlap these, or do you want these sides to overlap the front? And the reason why I had the side overlap the front is if this desk is in that corner and you look at it, you're gonna see this piece right here. So if you look at it from the side or if you walk up the stairs, you're gonna see the side of that piece, and I wanted that to be one piece so it looks cleaner than if you saw like a line right here where instead of in the front. So that's the only reason why I did that. You do it how you want. I try to keep my stuff symmetrical. So even with these holes, this is 2 feet from here. That hole is 3 feet. This hole is exactly in the middle. This hole is 2 feet, and this hole was random. I messed up on that one, but it is what it is. So I hope this helped. I'm gonna go over the list or whatever on what you need. So whenever you go to the store and you're looking, if you're gonna make a 30-inch desk that's 33 and something by 8 foot, you're gonna need, if you're gonna make this desk, you're gonna need 2 inches by 12 inches by 8 feet. You're gonna need 3 of those. So that's these big fat boards that make up the top. You can do whatever you want, but this is how I did it. The top support, meaning these tie-ins that connect the boards together, 2 by 6 by 3 foot, 4 of those, because there's, 1, 2 on this side and the same for the other side. Excuse me. Legs, 4 by 4, 28 inches or 28 and a half inches for 4 of them. So you're gonna need 4 of these legs, 4 by 4s. And then leg support, there's a short side and a long side. The short side meaning this side right here, long side meaning that side that goes all the way to the other side there. 4 short sides, 30 inches, which is 120 in the long run there. And then the long side, you're gonna need 2 74 inches, which comes out to 148 inches or 12 and a half feet for both the top and the bottom. So I hope that helped. I hope this gives just a idea of what's going on with it, or how to make your own desk. If you have any ideas, or you think that I should have done anything different, let me know. The only thing different that I wish I would have done is I wish that I had the tools to recess this. So I would have put this on the inside of this 4 by 4. So cut like a piece out right here, and then that would have fit inside it. So this is flush. This is inside of this. That would have been really cool. That would have been really cool here. And I think that if I was gonna recess it, I would recess it on the inside to make it look like kind of clean from the outside. I think that would look better, but really it works well, and it kind of just, it does its thing. So I'm really happy with this for $100. I don't think that you can buy anything as nice as this, and I don't think that I would have been as happy. I don't think that it would have been as strong, and it just takes time. So thanks for coming by the channel. If you want to see more stuff like this, whatever, I built this computer. If you want to see any videos on that, let me know. This is my setup. I can give you a video on that if you'd like that. I still need a chair because this is the chair that I'm using and it's not that comfortable. So thank you for coming by the channel. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for hanging out with me. That's me right there. Oh, let me show you something. So if you go to my channel and you want to hang out on any other platform besides YouTube, go to the About Me section and then go to links. And this is where I keep the most up-to-date links. I'm gonna start streaming on Mixer because there's like nobody on there and it'll be easy to find me. But all my stuff's here. So there's links on these other websites to like YouTube and stuff, but this is the one that I usually update the most. So just a FYI there. So thank you for watching the video. Today I'm gonna go help Andrew pick out Home Depot, pick out his wood and stuff for his desk, and we're gonna build him a desk. So if you wanna see us start to end process instead of just what it looks like at the end, that video will be coming soon. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate all of you that watch the videos. And I'll see you in the next one. So have a good day. Bye.